Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This was super impromptu. I just wrote down like 4 things that I thought of, and I think once we go through the video, I'll come up with more, hopefully on the spot. I wanted to do a video that's trends I won't be participating in, and why specifically, because I think in the past I've had a very negative perception about trends, and I think that that comes from my own kind of fatigue of trying to stay up to date with things and really being concerned about how I was perceived in the world, like how I felt like I was not seen as worthy or valuable if I was not able to really signify through my clothing that I was on top of things, that like I didn't have these kind of skills, or I didn't have intelligence, I didn't have career status, but what I did have was knowledge about fashion and stuff like that. And to not be able to always signify that because of, a lack of means gave me a lot of anxiety and a lot of strife, honestly. And so there was a certain point in my early 20s where I just kind of completely released that, and I started intentionally dressing bad. Or not bad, but going completely outside of what is trendy at the time. So I remember my first day of my second year of college, I wore skin tight jeans because at the time the thing was like a baggy jean, like a, not even like how baggy it got, but this was like 2017 or 2018. So it was more just like a kind of looser fit dad jean, or like I don't know. It was, to me, my perfect jean was Levi's, and I have been wearing Levi's since before this, but I intentionally found a pair of skinny jeans from like the mall and was like, I'm gonna wear these on the first day of school. And then I paired it with a huge t-shirt that I got for free in like I bought a pair of Dickies, like the pants, and I got like a free t-shirt that was like a 3XL, and I was like, I'm gonna wear that with my skinny jeans and flip-flops. Now obviously flip-flops are very trendy right now, but in 2018 they were not trendy, okay? So I went out of my way to dress in a way that would signify to others that I had no idea what I was doing, or that I did not care about fashion or style or staying up to date with trends. And I have to tell you, it's very freeing. It's uncomfortable. It's very like it's not, it's confrontational to yourself, if that makes sense, but it is freeing ultimately. And now I'm just kind of like, I've talked too long about my origin stories of like my feelings around being trendy, but all that to say is I've pretty much had a similar style for the last decade. Like if I look back in my camera roll, I feel like I would wear pretty much everything that I wore 10 years ago. I would still wear it today. And in fact, I have a lot of things from 10 years ago that I still wear. So trying to stay on trend is not something that I really focus on. And I also like don't really know what is trendy at all times. I kind of have an idea. And so some of the things I'm going to talk about in this video, you might be like, Abby, those aren't even trendy, or like those were a trend like 3 years ago or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, as a general like observation of what I see out in the wild and what I see on like Instagram and stuff. Okay, let's just get into it. I can't believe I've been talking so long. The first thing I will not be participating in, or I will not be going out of my way to buy, is jorts, cut off sweatpants, and capris. So anything that's like, and ironically, the pants I'm wearing right now are kind of capri length. But I'm just saying I will not be going out of my way to buy pants that are capri level. Now for me, that is completely due to just my physique and my proportions. I do not think a capri is going to look good on me. And I also just think it's one of those things that I would buy and then realize I only bought because of the trend, and then not really like it that much and not really wear it that much. You know, maybe wear it for a season and then it just kind of sits in my closet. So I also have been noticing a lot of Free City sweatpants, which I'm a huge fan of and I have spoken about on this channel. But I've specifically seen people cut them, and I don't know if you guys know this, but these are like $300 sweatpants and people are cutting them. And I don't want to judge and be like, oh my God, you're cutting your sweatpants. Like, but here's the thing. It reminds me of being in high school and like, oh my God, it actually hurts me because it reminds me of this time in high school that I found this like perfect pair of Tommy Hilfiger jeans and I cut them into shorts and they looked so bad. I found them at Goodwill. They were like $5. They fit me like a glove and I completely destroyed them because I thought that I would be like this little tailor. And I just sometimes think that we should like respect the sanctity of a garment. And if you think it looks bad and the only way you like it is cut up, then like go for it, I guess. Also, if you're like mega rich, go for it. But I think that like the people that are just doing it because that is like the trend might end up regretting it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, moving on to Uggs. Now, this is like one of those ones where I don't think it's trendy anymore. I think it stopped being trendy like 4 years ago. But specifically, again, for me, every time I see someone wearing Uggs, and I'm talking about like the mule Uggs or like the slipper Uggs or just any Ugg with like a platform, I'm thinking about my ankles. And in fact, in the year 2020, I had a pair of Uggs and I fell and I scraped both my knees and my knees did not heal. Like I had scars on my knees for over a year. So it's just like completely a personal thing. I think they're very cute, but I see them and I think, ow, my ankles and my knees. Okay, let's move on. The next one is buying polka dot, anything striped, anything that is in a trendy pattern. I don't even know beyond the polka dots and the stripes what would be trendy right now. Like, are there any trendy animal prints? I don't know, but I know that people are like color blocking right now and I really like that. And I definitely like to do that in what I own already, but I would not go out of my way to like find color blocking garments. But yeah, back to like the polka dots and the stripes. As soon as the polka dots became popular about a year ago, I knew, at first I was like, oh, that's so cute. Polka dots, like those are really cute. And before I ever wanted to buy anything, I recognized like, oh, this is gonna be huge. And it in fact was huge. And I know for myself, if I were to go out and buy something specifically because of the polka dots, I would get sick of it and be like, this is so like oversaturated. I can't do it. And now same with the stripes. I love stripes, and I like patterns in general, but like, again, it's just like, is this gonna, I'm not gonna go out of my way just to buy a specific pattern because it's trendy, and then what? Unless I really liked the outfit on, like, the piece on its own, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm kind of just like a solid print person. I am realizing that I like unique prints. Like, I had that that button-down shirt that I got from FA. Oh, well, I got it from a yard sale, but it's FA. And I really like it because each print is like its own thing, and it's really cool. I like a unique thing like that, but just like the stripe or the polka dot, I don't know. I would have to really like it to want it, in spite of the oversaturation of those prints right now. Okay. The next one we have on our list is an item that is not clothing related, and it is the Bink water bottle. Is that what it's called? Bink? Yeah, this is just like, I don't even know. I just saw it on someone's YouTube video, and I was like, another one? All right. Yeah, I just like the water bottle thing kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. And listen, I'm not even like, there are so many things in my daily life environmentally that like someone who is conscious would just be horrified by. But like the water bottle thing, just on like the hypocrisy of it just like really gets me going. I really don't like it. Like, I get really upset about the whole thing. Like, I just think it's such a joke that like we're selling these things on being like environmentally conscious, and then you have 30 of them, or like every new season you get a new one. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, okay, let me think of a new one. Okay, the last one I want to talk about is just generally like popular colors. So I know right now it's like a teal, like turquoise, then there was like a red, butter yellow, like all these different like the hot colors. I love turquoise. I have a turquoise ring that I got in Hawaii that I'm obsessed with. I was just at David Yurman contemplating a turquoise little bangle. I really love turquoise, but buying a turquoise outfit or piece or garment right now, I just cannot see myself partaking. And that's all I really have to say on that. I like turquoise, but the color put on something else, I don't know. And I'll leave you guys with that. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to add like images and stuff, and yeah, hopefully this was enjoyable. Let me know in the comments if you have things that you've noticed that are like popular right now that you're loving or hating. I'm loving like the long necklaces, and I actually did purchase a leather, because in my last favorites video I mentioned I'm loving like leather things, which I think is very trendy right now, and I will totally participate because I really like it and I don't see myself getting sick of it anytime soon. And it was also a very small like barrier to entry because it was just like a little necklace thing, tassel-y necklace. So that is one trend I am participating in. I'm not like a total like Scrooge McDuck hater on everything, but anyways, I'll see you guys later. And if you're not subscribed, I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers, so hit the subscribe and the like and the hype, and I'll see you guys next